Okay, now
right?
I'm with you.
So I'm looking at my wife, and then I'm looking at Inez is over there, and they're rubbing her,
Right,
right?
right.
And
She's
then
not,
they're
yeah.
rubbing her, and then they're taking turns.
Hmm.
And suddenly there's three people in the room. There was two nurses in the next thing you know, there's five people in the room,
Hmm.
and they're all being so very calm about this whole thing. And
Hmm.
meanwhile, and I'm sure this didn't take as long as it, but for me, I was dying inside.
Hmm.
In fact, I suffered PTSD about it. And I had to actually go see somebody because I was sitting here watching. You're basically what you think, because remember, we talked about going to that worst case scenario right
Yeah,
off
yeah.
the bat,
Yes, absolutely. That's where
right?
we have to rein ourselves in.
And I'm sitting there and I'm standing there, and my wife's looking at me. She goes, "Is that it?" And I'm going, "Yeah." And then I'm looking and I'm thinking, okay, great. And then there was finally a little bit of movement, after what seemed like an eternity. But for me, the damage was already done.
Right.
The damage had already been done, and I was like, "Oh my God!" I said, "What am I going?" I remember, and then she was finally able to give it to my wife, and then of course, the baby looks up, and you just sort of like, "Oh, okay,"
Everything changes. Yeah.
but the damage was done.
How did you address that as a father?
I went, I went and got help.